Hi guys. First time on video. Makes me really nervous. So I want to get on here really quick just to talk about something that God has placed on my heart. If you came to Dear Me, I know you've already heard it, but I want to say it again. My name is Crystal. I am the creator of Empower Her, and I am the CEO and owner of Loose by Christ Ministries. Okay, I want to start off by saying, how many times have you heard a small voice saying, start that business, write that book, take that job, or even had the urge to quit a job, go back to school, even walk away from a toxic relationship? You know, have you ever heard God say, now it is your time? It's time to leave. It's time to write that book. He said, I have put these things in you, and now that I'm asking you to walk it out in faith. But we tend to say to ourselves, God, I heard you. I hear what you're saying, but do you know what you're asking of me? Am I truly capable, God, of doing all the things that you ask? See, I'm that same little girl. You know that one that was pregnant 3 times before she was 20? That was me. You know that girl that stutters at times when she speaks? The one that's unsure of herself? Yes, Lord. Are you sure that you calling me? We tend to think that we in it by ourselves when we're hearing the voices and when God is calling us to something that you can't be calling me. I'm too broken. I've done too many bad things in my past. I've been a victim for way too long, but God said I can still use you. We're not the only ones that felt this way. Moses even felt this way when God had told him that he was chosen to set the Israelites free. See, in Exodus 3:11, we hear Moses' first protest to God when he said, who am I? Who am I to go before Pharaoh and lead the people out of Israel? Doesn't that sound a lot like us? Who am I to start that business? Who gonna buy from me? How am I supposed to quit this job? How am I gonna make ends meet, God? What am I supposed to do? What do I do if I leave this relationship? Who else gonna want me? Do you know how many relationships I done been in? At least he here. You know, he might mistreat me from time to time, but the bills pay. God says it's time for you to go. See, God replied to you is the same as it was for Moses. Go forth and I will be with you. Go forth. You just saying, just go. I don't have a plan. I don't have nothing set up. Just go. Just do it. I'm thinking the same thing like you. God said, that's easier said than done, Lord. Even Moses felt the same way. God had equipped Moses with everything that he would need to go forth. He gave him all the tools necessary, like the staff. But Moses replied in Exodus 14, Moses said, Lord, pardon your servant. See, I've never been eloquent, neither in my past or since you've spoken to me. Moses is saying, you telling me, yeah, this is what you want me to do, but that didn't change me. I'm still that same guy. You know, Moses said to the Lord, I have never been eloquent, nor in my past or since you have spoken to me. I am still slow of speech and tongue. So you hear Moses say, God, you sure can't choose me. I still have the same insecurities. You didn't give me no superpower to go and do this. I got the tools. Yes, I understand you spoke this word over my life. Yes, I know you told me that you was going to be with me. But God, I'm still that same insecure man. That's me. God, I'm still that same insecure girl. You sure? Yeah, you told me these things, but you sure you calling me? That's me. I'm all day. Yeah, I heard the word, God. I got the tools. I know you said you was going to be with me, but I'm still Crystal. So here we hear God says he gives him confirmation. He provides him with the tools. And God confirmed that his presence. But all Moses could see, just like us, was his insecurities. What he can't do well. That's me every day. A lot of us do just that. God sees the person that he chooses to go forth with purpose. But all we can see is what we've been through, what we can't do. And the insecurities that play over and over in our head. You know those insecurities. I'm not good enough. I was raped. See, I didn't have a daddy. My mama was on drugs. I never really got an education. I'm not even worthy. No one ever wanted me. But listen to God's reply to Moses about his insecurity. God replied to Moses, who gave human beings their mouth? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight and who makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now, therefore, go forth and I will be with thy mouth and I will teach thy mouth what to say. God is saying to us right here, I knew your mother and your father would leave you. I knew about the rape. I knew about the molestation. See, I knew you would have a baby when you were just a baby. I knew you would have issues with your self-worth. I knew you would be lonely. I knew you would turn tricks. I know you don't think you smart enough, pretty enough, or even thin enough. I knew you would become addicted to anything that would ease your pain. Yes, I knew all these things about you, and yet I still chose you. See, I produced you in an environment that would handicap you because I needed you to call on me. I created an environment to make you limp because I wanted to be your crutch. God was confirming to Moses, yes, I know all your insecurities, and yet I still want you to be the one. All I need for you to do is to take that step, and I will be with you, and I will teach you what to say. Here we go again. God had confirmed it again. Told you, yes, I know your insecurities. Yes, I created you, so I knew all the things that you was going to be through. I am Alpha and I am Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I'm asking you to go forth because I put these things in you. Trust that I'm going to be with you. But listen to Moses' reply again. In Exodus 4:13, Moses says to the Lord, please send somebody else. In my head, God just became angry with Moses. How can you not trust my word? How angry that Moses didn't believe that God would be by his side. God was probably thinking, this is me. Am I not a man that I shall lie? See, if I called you to do something, I will always follow through. Why would you try to talk me out of blessing you as if I haven't seen your brokenness or wiped your tears? You have more faith in your insecurities than you do in the God that created you. Woo! I'm going to say that again. You have more faith in your insecurities than you do in the God that created you. In order for us to move forward, we have to move past our insecurities. We must move past what we see. But it's not as easy, right? Sometimes taking a step and seeing past how we've always seen ourselves is hard. Because a lot of who we are and a lot of how we see ourselves stems from our past. You know, past situations, hurts, circumstances, and words spoken over our lives. See, we tend to use those things as crutches. They either prevent us from moving forward in the physical realm or keep us blocked mentally, that we can't process how far we've came, or keep us bound in unforgiveness. So from now on, ladies, I want you to take a deeper look at what's really keeping ourselves from seeing ourselves the way that God sees us. I want you to address and heal the wounds from the past that has damaged our self-esteem and take hold of God's belief in us. God is calling us to something bigger, something greater. He's put those visions, dreams, passions, and goals in you because he wants you to see it out, to see it through, and to trust that he knows everything about you and that he's going to walk this thing out with you. We got to stop allowing our insecurities to keep us from moving forward. What if Moses didn't go forth? What if Moses allowed his insecurities and the things that how he felt about himself, regardless of God's confirmation, regardless of God saying that I got you, regardless of God saying, no matter what you do, you just take that step. I'm going to always be in front of you providing the way because I've already done it. The provision is made. Just walk it out. Where would the Israelites be today? God is asking that each and every one of you move past your insecurities. Move past those things that are keeping you from moving forward. He said, trust me. Trust me. Yes, it may not be easy. Trust me. Yes, it's going to be hard. Trust me. Yes. Again, I am the one that made you. I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. Trust the plan that I have laid out for your life. We can no longer live stuck in past, stuck in hurts, stuck in insecurities, stuck in, oh, I can't, stuck in low self-esteem, stuck in low self-worth. God is saying to us right now, today, 2020, right now, we can no longer live the way we continue to live, not moving forward, not pushing forward, not going to the next level because we're scared of what they may say or they may see me for who I truly am. I'm terrified. I'm terrified every day I take a step forward, but I have God beside me. What is your faith in? Is your faith in your insecurities? Is your faith in your self-worth? What is your faith in? Is your faith in God? If your faith is in God, trust him and take the step. Move forward. Open that business. Go back to school. As hard as it may be, if he put it in you, he's going to see you through it. Don't give up on that relationship. Don't give up on that marriage. Push through. God said it. We have people out there depending on us, depending on you to fight through this thing. Don't allow your past situations, don't allow your past hurts, don't allow nothing to block you from moving forward to what God is calling you to do. Trust in his plan, trust in his purpose, trust in the vision that he has placed in your heart. He has placed in your heart. Trust that he will see you through.